guys, it's TheLastHylianYT, and today we are doing a tutorial of how to become a YouTuber. Going off with the basics instantaneously. Thank you so much for the 22 subs. That was a great blessing. Those are not really the basics of having a YouTube channel, but these are my basics. Thank you so much, and this is going to be a three-parter. Part 1, basically OBS. Part 2, editing, and part 2 is actually very important, I must say. And part 3, we'll be doing the thumbnail. So this is just a little bit of the beginner, but mainly the OBS. So, let's just get started with this video, because I'm gonna make this snappy. Okay, first things first, you need to have a Google account. Without a Google account, you can't have a YouTube account. Without a YouTube account, you cannot create a YouTube channel. Once you got that over with, you need to come up with a catchy name. Let's say if you already play Roblox. What's your Roblox username? Make it short, sweet, simple, but very good and very easy to remember. For me, I'm Sam Solo. My name is Sam. I love Han Solo. Perfect mix. For the logo, you can just kind of freestyle it. If you honestly wanted to, you can get an image. This is Unsplash. All links will be down in the description. You can get free high-resolution photos, non-copyright. So let's say if you like foxes, your YouTube channel is going to be around foxes. Here's a fox. More foxes. Free foxes. I didn't want to mention that because I like free stuff. So, you already know what your name will be. You already know what what your logo is going to be like. So, to make this logo, I would personally, I just kind of freestyled it. You can use Paint 3D or Paint.net. Paint.net or Paint 3D, because you can have a background, and if you look at mine, my background is going into hyperspace and then my name. And then for this, that's basically a whole video itself. So linked down in the description to a person that will be doing has a video about a banner, just to keep this video short and sweet, and specifically about the OBS. Now we got Unsplash out of the way. You need a game, basically. You need to see what's trending. If you want to really know what's trending, go to YouTube. And let's say if you want to be a Roblox, I want to be mainly revolving this to be a Roblox YouTuber, but Roblox. See what pops up. TikTok, songs, Brookhaven, promo codes, Bed Wars, Adopt Me, how to earn Robux. So this may be a little bit biased to what I watch, but the main things: Brookhaven, promo codes, Bed Wars, Adopt Me, Storytime. Those things is what's trending on YouTube. And so do those things to gain fame. I know I am contradicting myself to the greatest amount, because I enjoy the games that I already play, and the games that are trending I do not enjoy. But you also have to make sure that you have that enjoyment factor in it. To continue on, you need to record. You need to record something with something. I recommend OBS. OBS is the best. It's an open broadcast system. If you're Windows, Mac, or Linux, just pick whichever one. and just download it. But you need an intro. You need a good intro. As you just saw a few minutes ago, or seconds, my intro. You need to be faithful with that intro. I put this intro in basically every single time I record. Make an intro, I would recommend doing a Panzoid. I did not make this, so I deserve no credit for this. But just, you can get templates, or you can create it directly from scratch. I do not recommend that because you have to be really good at editing, really good at, like, you need to know what you're doing, and it would take ages. So just let the professionals handle it. So along those lines, this one, it looks awfully similar to mine. So just all you have to do is go and edit. I'll put in a video that really does talk about this. Oops. Then that's when your video cuts in. So, okay, you got your name. Hopefully you got your banner. You got a game to play. You know what to record. You have your logo. You have an intro. Now, you need the best OBS settings. For me, I have 3 tabs. Gaming, OBS, file. You can't see my file because it's hidden somewhere. Yes, it's right here. So, I say that the best OBS settings are my settings, because I have a low-end computer. I do have to give credit to my computer. It's extremely low-end, and it's doing an amazing job. And I'm happy with my computer, but I highly recommend to have hotkeys to start and stop the recording. You can use the same principle if you want to stream, but this is not a video about streaming. This is about recording. I say that you should have a combination of at least 2. I have Window and Alt. Those I can remember, and I basically never use that combination. For the video, yes, you may use 1920 by 1080p, but not everybody has the ability to watch those kind of videos. They are extremely high quality, and sometimes their computer just cannot withstand it and may lag out. So I recommend by doing a 1280 by 720 or 720p. It has an aspect ratio of 16:9, which is perfect. If you do want to do it in a 1920 by 1080p, but downscale it, use Lansos. That is the best for downscaling. But if you are not going to downscale at all, definitely use bilinear, because you're not scaling, because it's the fastest. But it does get blurry if scaling, but since we're not scaling anything, the main factor will be its speed. Common FPS value. Stick with that, with the common FPS value. What you mainly want to look for is the FPS. The top 2 common is 60 and 30. The sweet spot is always above 45. So that's what you should be trying to aim for. But the most common is 60 and 30, and that is because when people game, they want the best FPS. That's the frames per second. And 60 is best for high action, fast games. not slow stuff. 30 FPS is if, like, Roblox. Or no, 60 FPS is good for, like, Roblox. Minecraft. Because you are moving constantly, having to go fast. 30 FPS is, like, it's good for just chatting with, just chatting with your stream, if you're streaming. Or just doing a tutorial like I am. I'm keeping it at 60 FPS because I don't want to forget, and when I do a video, it will stay at 30. Because it will really affect the video. Then comes the audio. Keep it, for the sample rate, just keep it at what it is. I don't recommend anything since there's only two options, 40 kilohertz and 44.1. I honestly just use the one that it gave me. Make sure that everything is disabled. Then, we're going to start using these. Create a scene, and then here, then create audio input capture. That will be your mic. Then, I have headphones, so I am going to connect it to my headphones. So that is my audio input capture. Don't remove it, don't remove it. I'm just removing it for my purposes. And then, for the desktop, or for your game music, put audio output capture. And name it whatever you want, and keep it at default. And so, now you have your audio. But the screen will still be black. That's because you have, no, it won't. Because you are going to get your screen. So go here, press display capture, and go type whatever you want. I have screen, and voila. As you can see, this appears, and I have all of this. Keep it, just keep it on default and press OK. Now, as you can see, it's unproportionalized. It's extremely big, so you can either press Ctrl F to resize it, or transform and fit to screen. Okay, then if you want to do your games, it's a little bit more tricky. You need to go into your game. I recorded this game yesterday, or a few days ago, so the video link will be down in the description. But I have my game up and at it. Recording, going. Okay. Get this, game capture. Name it whatever you want to name it. And yes, it may be recording the screen, but it will record anything else. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, I meant the, okay. So, yeah, it's not there. That's because that's because it's on Capture Any full screen application. You have to capture a specific window and Roblox, and boom, there it is. Same situation. Either, it did it by itself. Smart. But, so there you have it. Now, just do this repetitive for all of the games that you may have. But now, for the most important, like I mean the absolute most important. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My throat is starting to be dry. But I mean the most important thing is when you go in the setting, it's the general. Yep, general. Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, Optionally, I prefer dark as default, but you can just do it. But that's not the main thing. Not that. Output. It would originally, for the output mode, it would be on simple. Change that. You don't want that. You want it to be in advanced. Gatorade. Oh man. You want it to be on advanced. Click on recording. Keep it on standard, then collect a recording path. I recommend to do, make a file, and so all your videos will go into a single file. But it is what it is. Recording format. For me, it's not optional. It has to be MP4. It's compatible with basically every single editing software. It's the best. The encoder. This is where it starts to get tricky. Everyone has an X264. It's the generic basic thing. I use the X264 because it's the best of what I have. But it's not the best of the best. The best of the best is NVIC H264. It's just put basically the exact same settings because it's basically the exact same as the X264. It's just it doesn't put as much pressure on your CPU. Because right now my CPU is at 27%. If it goes above 50, you got a problem. The computer has a problem. So you should either lower the bitrate, which I will soon explain, or get an upgrade your computer. I just got this computer, so I'm stuck with it basically. But make this is at X264 if you don't have NVIC. But if you have NVIC, make sure you use it. Make sure you use it. I will say it one more time. Make sure you use it. NVIC H264. If you have NVIC 265, wait, am I saying this right? Wait, no, hold on. Just use NVIC. I think I'm making up some stuff. Just use your NVIC. That is the best of the best of the best. And if you don't have it, just use the X264 because that's the best. Because that's what's second in line. It may give you a warning for the MP4, but just ignore it. For the rate control, there's a bunch of it's a 50-50, but I recommend the CBR, constant bitrate. Others say VBR. That is because it's not a constant bitrate. It sort of like I don't know how to explain it, but the quality can be high at its max, or it can drop down very low. This is to save the CPU. You could potentially use that, but I do not recommend it because there can be a great decrease in your video quality, which you do not want. The bitrate, that's a major thing. Everybody on the YouTube is like, if your internet is below 5 upload speed, I recommend using 2,500. Me, I did that. Video quality, horrible. Okay, I did 6,000, that's what they said, that was usually max. Video quality, still horrible. My mind, either I have a really bad computer that's messed up and needs a life, or they're just purely wrong. Reality, they're just purely wrong. Because I have 50,000 as my bitrate, and it works beautifully, it works fine. It may give your CPU a little bit of pressure. I would say that the bare minimum will be 10,000. Bare minimum. But the maximum, I would have to say, will be around 50,000. If you have a good computer, maybe, just maybe, you could go up to 100,000. But that's, for me, I guess, that would be pushing the limits. 15-frame interval. That's basically the delay as soon as you start the recording. If you do not want to use hotkeys, I would put it to 5 so that you can start the recording and then pop up and then pull up your game. If you do have hotkeys, leave it at 0. As soon as you press that button, it'll be rolling and you can start talking. For this, the sweet spot will be super fast. But honestly, the range is between very fast and ultra fast. I use ultra fast, and so I would recommend that. But everybody's different. Everybody will use this differently. But that, and then last thing. Keep your audio bitrate for the first one at 320. Save you so much trouble. Make your volume better. Then for this, come here, go to Advanced Audio Properties, Tracks, Mic, Track 1, Desktop, Track 2. Just so it'll be easier for your editing. But that's it for part 1. Starting to realize how fast that I did this in around 20 minutes. So this has been it. How to set up the best OBS settings in under 20 minutes, plus being able to do other things. But that's all. Excuse me. That's all for today. Part 2 will be coming out sometime tomorrow, as along with part 3. But that's it for today, guys, and as always, see you next time.